beginning of the trap and snare dye preparation. A natural method using balsam fir boughs, some cherry bark, and as well as some alder and willow bark. We're going to boil for at least 12 hours. So here we are, folks. It's 12 hours later now with the snares that were traditionally boiled and dyed. Balsam fir boughs, some cherry bark, alder, and willow. You can still see a bit of bark left on them. They're hanging in the dry right now. Hopefully the precipitation will hold off and we get them nice and dry before the weather hits. And we've also got another flock of snares there. And we got a little bit of steel here as well. Got some number 3 soft catch, some 220s, and some 120 conibears. As you can see, they're flat black. All the rust is gone. Good to go. Today is November 1st. It's season opener start here on the East Coast for canine, for coyote and fox, along with many other fur bearers, excluding the lynx, which opens January 1st this year for 1 month. Anyway, this is one of my older berths here. It's a baited area, so we're just setting our perimeter snares now. And this is the second snare actually in this immediate area. The other one is back through there. So just thought I'd share this with you. We'll continue to set out. We'll probably have about a half a dozen snares set in this area. And what I like to do, I like to have the guide sticks. See that small little wide gray stick on the bottom? That's the chin lifter on level ground. And where I tie my snares, I like to ensure that there are sticks and other alders, and if not another tree in the immediate area, that they can wrap around and choke out in a quickly time frame manner. So stay tuned. So I'm here at one of my bait stations, just setting out more coyote snares, and this location here I chose. The bait pile is just down over the bank there, and they're frequenting back through here next to these 2 birch. And when I set like this, I try to set on a solid stick with another solid stick tree behind it. That way the animal, when it does get in, when it tries to get away, when it goes around, it will get tangled up pretty quickly in the tree on the back side of the set, which is that one. So I'm here at the bait station. This is one of my perimeter sets, farthest away from the bait pile. And as you can see, we got our catch. First catch here at this location. Stay tuned. So that's the first coyote for this location. Makes number 4 for the year. I think it's a female. Yeah. Went under by the looks of it. So we'll lower the snare a little bit. Some fox tracks here. This is where I had the big female coyote yesterday. The fox went right through. Missed the snare. Went right through. So this fox has gone through 3 snares last night. Went underneath all of them. Anyway, we will be patient and hopefully get this animal soon. So there's my number 3 soft catch underneath the snow up on this ridge here at the bait station. And I just freshened up the bait. About another 100 pounds. You see where they were digging there. All along this ridge here. So we just got it sitting right there. Well, this is the second catch at this set. I'm here at the bait station. This is the very distant perimeter set, farthest away from the bait pile. And for probably a week or so, the fox wasn't around. For about 3 nights straight, it was kind of outsmarting me quite a bit. It was walking under the snares or hopping over them. Due diligence though, and a lot of patience, and here we go. We got ourselves a nice red fox. So just thought I'd share this. I'll get this fox out, get another snare, and reset the same path. As you can see how they choke out, they go around the other sticks. So we're here at the bait station today. In a while with any activity. There's a fox and a coyote that are using the bait piles just over that ridge there. So I've got a leg hole up on the top of the bank over here. No bait, no nothing, but it is within near proximity of the bait pile. And you see I got a snare there. That's a coyote snare. I guess you could call this the backside of the bait station. And what I look for are natural leads, natural game trails. Sometimes I have to do a little bit of work to get the snares in order, and other times it's all natural and nothing has to be moved out of place. But as we're walking up to this set here, you can see we got a nice red fox. So there's still just one coyote left here. So what I look for on my sets, you can see this cherry here, fair size, and the snare was right here, going down through a natural path. And what I like about these sets, as you can see with this fox, there's a choke stick on the back side, on either side, but usually on the back side. Snares here, and I like so with the long snare and the extension, the fox goes around, obviously gets tangled up pretty quick and they choke out much faster. And that's what I like about these sets. I'll get them cleaned off and share with you. So yeah, as you can see, the fox came up through the back on its way to the bait pile, which is behind me. Came through and got caught right here in this natural lead. Nice colors. That's probably a heavy red to be graded if it went to the auction. So anyway, this is I think it's December 8th today, so I'll move on and check the rest of the snares here at the bait station. So now we've got it reset. Another snare is secured to that cherry tree, and we've got a nice natural lead. There is scent left behind that sometimes will act as a lure in your favor and bring them in. So thought I'd share this. Hi everyone. Well, today we're setting out a few mink boxes, Furbearers with the 120, and they're modified boxes. I tried the floating mink boxes before, and this was new in the hunting and trapping guide this year. Somebody suggested cutting a hole. It's not large enough for the pine marten to get in. You can see the bait in the back. You can also see the trigger. And in front of the box, it's got a hinge up on the top. Just a small hinge. And you secure with just some stainless steel wire and a couple of screws. So I've had a lot of success in the past here. In recent years I haven't set out because of the issue with the abundance of the pine marten, and I don't want to, where they're protected. They were listed as endangered only a number of years ago. So you can see the fresh mink track there. They frequent this small brook a lot. So I've got some fresh trout in the back, and it's also double screened so that even the small mice and shrews, they go in this way, they still can't access the bait. So anyway, just a basic setup. We'll see how this goes. Stay tuned. So here I am at another brook that is frequented by mink. The mink track there. That right there. So this set here, I've got it wedged in between the birch and that balsam fir. I've only got it about 10 inches from the ground, but just with the significant snow that builds up here, it's facing the north side, so it shouldn't drift too bad. As you can see, there's the bait in the back. 120. So what I did, I took some alders and just built a little bridge for the mink to easily access the hole. I like to say the hole is only 2.5 inches, I do believe, in diameter. Therefore, the pine marten here, the Newfoundland pine marten, is unable to get in through the opening. So this should eliminate accidental captures with the pine marten. So that's set. So here's another mink set with the 120 Furbearer in the modified box with the hole in the opening to prevent the pine marten from being able to get into the trap. So hopefully we'll have some success this year. This is the first year trying these. As I said earlier in the video, it was a suggestion that was put in the hunting and trapping guide of 2018-2019 for Newfoundland and Labrador here in Canada. And you don't have to disguise the boxes too much for mink. Mink are generally quite brazen. They won't. They're not too shy when it comes to seeing wood. So with plywood, but anyway, with any luck, we'll have a few catches to share with you in the near future. Stay tuned. Hi everyone. So as you've seen earlier with the modified mink box with the 2.5-inch hole, ourselves a nice big dog mink. Looks like a big male. So we'll get them out and show you. So here's our catch. Nice mink. Nice big male. Nice and primed this time of the year. Nice dark color. And we've got the trap reset and the wire secured on the sides. Stay tuned for more trapping and outdoor adventures. So this is another catch with the modified mink box. And here alongside this small stream. Anyway, what I do recommend is, because I think a 2.5-inch hole is large enough for the smaller female marten, pine marten, to get access in through. So I think for mink, 2 1/8, 2 inches and 1/8 of an inch diameter opening should be by far large enough for them to enter the box. So we're going to get this out and get it reset if it's not frozen. Otherwise, we'll switch out the Furbearer and put another 120 in place of it. It's now Christmas Eve, so to all you viewers out there, very Merry Christmas and a Happy Holidays and very prosperous and healthy New Year. Take care. So again, here's the setup with the mink box. You can modify your existing ones just with a simple hinge here at the top, your plywood, 2 1/8 inch opening. Make sure that when you set your 120, have your notches far enough back so that if a marten does go to enter the box, if it gets its neck and its head in, it won't be able to set the trigger. Another idea, have the trigger on the inside, a little bit further displaced from the front of the box. You can see the bait in the back. It's double caged, that way no critters, mice and shrews will be robbing your bait. You don't have to be restocking your bait. And just a couple of screws and some stainless steel wire to secure like so. And same thing on the other side. So that's it. I'd say mink, you don't have to disguise the box a whole lot, but I usually like to take a couple and just place along the edge as well, kind of disguise the springs a little bit. But anyway, it's a catch. It's nice, looks like another male. And like I say, this particular stream here has produced a lot of mink over the years. So anyway, that's the set. As always, take care and thanks for watching. Hi everyone, Dave here. So we are here at one of our single sets, and see, we got ourselves, looks like a nice cross. Different colors. We'll get them out and share with you once you get them out of this snare. Today is January 1st. Coyote tracks here. And you know it. We got ourselves a coyote. And you see all the work they do. That's the main path there. This is the main game trail going this way. Sometimes setting the snares off to the side on the off-beaten path. That sometimes outsmarts them. You can see all the work they do before they choke out. That's with the slim lock. I go with a thinner cable. I find that the cable tends to tighten up a lot quicker. But you see all the work, all the chewing. They don't want to give up. And see what's left to the snare. It's chewing on the snare there. Anyway, I'll get them out and get a better look. This one's got some nice dark colors. Average size coyote. Get them strapped on and continue on. And this is the second mink in this particular set. It's in the modified box. It's a female. The other three I've had have been males, so anyway, we'll carry on and see what else we have in store for us today. So I have my Dodge in the back in the pickup. And we got a weasel in there. Oh, here he comes. An ermine. Come on out. This weasel got in within just a few minutes that I had the tailgate open. Didn't realize it until I heard the noise. So. And it went down inside where the spare wheel is. Still crawling around. Welcome back. This is January 16th, I believe. So we've got 14 more days before the season end for canines, fox and coyote and wolf here. Excuse me. There's a nice red, nice colors, really nice colors. Fully prime. And now in January they're looking for a mate, so it's always a good idea. Excuse me, if you want to, when you're cleaning the carcass, if you want to remove the bladder, take the urine, put it in a jar, and you can use that for urine sets. And that works with light holds as well as snares. So this looks like a big male.